Empezamos nuevamente con The Witcher, a ver dónde quedamos por una causa más justa. A la última vez quedamos en descifrar esto, esta cosa acá atrás. Tuve más de media hora y no lo resolví, por más que hice todas las combinaciones posibles. Y me rindo. Ahí no me lo dejo. Lo dejo ahí y ya más adelante si se puede vuelvo y si no, bueno, se pierde. Ameo, ameo. Me cierra la puerta en la cara, no. Todo cerrado. Oh, vaya, mira. Y no hay otro tipo de planta, en el 1 hay 1.000.000 de plantas. Acá nomás es boludeces. Oh. En el 1 hay una locura de planta, acá no hay nada.
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her. Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Loc Muinne's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they kill her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
I can think of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers. I just need to get arrested.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles, though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnels would take too much time.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Bueno, la verdad no me interesa que me detengan, entonces vamos a ver si puedo llegar por otro lado. What the fuck. ¿Y estos amiguitos? Pegan buenos golpes. Girar, girar, girar es bueno. Ahora sí. ¿Qué? No le hago nada. Bueno, ahora sí. ¿Por qué no me regenero la vida? Veo eso. Mira, casi me atrapan ahí. Ok, bueno, un buen daño. Un manotazo y el otro golpe, listo. A tu casa, amigo.
Damn monsters.
Me evita que se vayan. Ahí está. Con razón. Estaba pegando una espada que no era. Ah, se me hacía que le sacaba muy poquito. Opa, ¿cuánto me sacó? 200. Ah, no pensaba que me iba a caer en la espalda. Qué tipo cruel, che. Me explotó la espalda.
Guess I'll never learn.
Ahora sí. Ya me van a ver 100%.
My medallion.
Oh, what the fuck. Dios, sí necesitaba la armadura esa de... el tipejo este.
Wonder how many more.
Ojo, fatality. Polvo de diamante, piedra elemental y trofeo elemental. Trofeo elemental me soltó. 3 de armadura y 50 de vitalidad. Ah, no, no. 15 vitalidad y daño de señales. Wow. No entiendo qué es esto. ¿Hay una misión de esto? No. Entonces no sé por qué. Bueno. Nada, voy a perder tiempo nomás en esto. ¿Qué se debe hacer? No tengo ideas, para solamente abrir el cofre nomás. No, vamos. Si voy por allá, me atrapan. Si voy por acá, me atrapan. No sé. Esto es regarca, puedes salir, entrar varias veces y agarrar eso todas las veces que vos quieras. Perfecto, más hacerlo. Es como un checkpoint. No funciona. Bueno, vamos nomás. Apuñalado.
Say goodbye to life!
Bueno, he sido capturado.
You? Here? What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything, even intercourse with trolls.
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Vergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position, and that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are. I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Merigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
the Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretagor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch. I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Estelin's hands.
I know, but surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loc Muinne, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loc Muinne's in for a huge surprise, both the mages and the kings.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone. Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
Get me out of here!
Working
Some
animación.
answers first. Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
Was Schillard telling the truth about the lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
All right, but if you're lying to me...
Unbind me and lead the way. We must return through the sewers.
The shackles stay on, and you'll go first.
Shillard will raise the alarm.
No, he won't. We'll be long gone by the time he comes to.
Kill him.
I'm not into murdering unconscious old men. Lead on. No tricks, Phil.
I want to get out of here. I'll manage. Will you remove my shackles?
The manacles stay on.
Vodka came. Who did this to her?
It was Radovid's way of thanking her for the care she provided him when he was a child.
I saw him with his army on his way to the talks, whistling a tune.
Get me out of here!
Shut up, witch! You're alive only because you're still needed.
Philippa's promised to help us in exchange for her freedom.
And you believe her?
Know a better way to free Saskia? Got the strength to walk, Eilhart?
I must find it.
What state is Saskia in now?
I've ordered her to carry out Sheila's bidding until I return.
Great. And Sheila will be at the talks?
Yes. She's probably there already, making certain the Lodge's plans do not fall through.
Did you order Foltest murdered?
No!
Shillard claimed that Triss testified.
Triss doesn't know what she's talking about. The Lodge exists, and Triss has lost our trust. All that is true. But Foltest's assassination? That was not my order.
What's Sheila supposed to safeguard?
The restitution of the Council and Conclave, and the creation of a strong, independent state with Saskia as its leader.
With what aim?
As a bulwark. A defense against Nilfgaard. After years of chaos and destruction, the time has come to build. We wish to rule, yes. Where is the fault in that? Everyone wants to rule. And I know how to do that. Better than any other monarch in this city.
You can't hope to win the common folk's trust. Humans will never accept a sorceress queen.
Non-humans won't either, given what that old hag Finderbear has achieved.
They all believe in Saskia. They all trust her. The girl is a born leader, yet she has no political instincts. She's charismatic but not cunning, courageous but not fierce. She is just but lacks the required cruelty.
She is your very opposite.
Perhaps. Together we would be unstoppable.
What would you have done if Saskia hadn't been poisoned? If a certain foolish witcher hadn't gathered the potion ingredients?
I would have sought other means, but I couldn't miss that opportunity.
How do we free Saskia?
I have charmed a dagger with a counterspell. You must thrust it into the she-dragon's heart.
You mean your heart, witch? Do you mock us?
There is no other way. She must be struck with surgical precision, otherwise the counterspell won't work. All the blade's runes must touch blood, and its point must pierce a chamber of her heart.
We'll need to hold her down somehow.
Hold down a dragon? This is ridiculous. She's lying, Geralt. I don't trust her. Why would she even need this dagger? In a minute we'll hear that she planned to free Saskia herself.
Any time you cast a spell or a curse, you must have a counterspell at the ready. It's a basic rule of magic. I prepared the dagger just before I cast the spell, in case anything went awry.
A basic rule, but I don't know many mages who follow it. Where's the dagger?
My quarters. In Geoffrey Monk's former home, inside a well-secured chest.
I know the house.
Yovith, know any way to get to Philippa's quarters unnoticed?
Through this sewer. We may encounter monsters, but we'll gain a lot of time.
Keep an eye on her. I'll go ahead.
Vaya, vaya, vaya.
There's something in this.
Probably a damn dangerous square.
Come on!
Pa. Sí o sí tengo que cambiar esta armadura. Causan demasiado daño en muy corto tiempo.
There's something in there. I avoided this place. Come on!
Wow, ¿cuántos son? Ah, no tengo oportunidad acá. Ok, hice lo mejor que pude. Tiene mucha velocidad, mucho daño. ¿Qué? Ah, tira bomba. Fuck. Qué daño mortal que tiene. Bueno. Se me ocurre solamente una forma de hacer esto.
Guarantee do I have that will set me free?
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that.
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench, too. Wait here.
No te puedo creer, todo el rato acá. Complicado se puso esto. Wow, qué paliza me están dando. No puedo pasar esto. Sí o sí necesitaba esas meses de set.
What
la pasé.
guarantee do I have that you'll set me free?
None.
If your dagger fails to work, or Saskia perishes from the blow, you'll be next. And be assured, it will not be a quick death.
You dream of that, don't you?
This place looks just like the last.
Same stench,
Slow down. I can't keep up this pace.
The sooner you give us the dagger, the sooner you can lick your wounds, bitch.
Pain-killing spells require focus and precision. I cannot manage one now.
Die from the pain, then. Rest assured, no one will help you, nor weep for... Geralt, you'd best check the room before we enter. I don't like this.
Neither do I.
Come on!
Unshackle me. Remove the dimeritium. I can help you.
Is this the chest?
Describe it.
It's heavy, covered in runes. There's a circle and candles on the floor.
Yes, the very chest in which Geoffrey Monk kept his most valuable treasures. The dagger's inside.
How do we bloody open it?
The candles must be lit in a specific order. I figured it out. My notes are downstairs. After that, a simple spell will suffice. Remove my shackles.
Geralt, do you know this ritual?
Only a mage can perform it.
Shut up!
I'll light the candles, then we'll remove the dimeridium. Nothing's happening.
My notes are clear.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
Now unshackle me. I'll open the chest with a spell.
Neither of us can utter it.
It's not something you learn in a moment. A trained mage is needed to cast spells. The candles are lit. We need to hurry. Do as I say before I lose consciousness.
Try anything clever and you will die.
De seguro me teletransportará a otro mundo.
You can lift the spell binding her, but she will never be human.
She's more than a dwarf. Someone who restored hope to the Enche.
She's a monster. If you think she can rule a realm of humans and elves herself,
Face it, Darian!
you'll suffer the consequences of your foolishness.
Look out, Geralt! Bloody barrier! I can't penetrate it! Bloody barrier! I can't penetrate it! You're on your own! I can't help you! Amazing fight, Gwynblade! Get the dagger and let's get out of here!
Let's hope this blade will do the trick.
A strange weapon. Never seen anything like it. I hope it works. Too bad Eilhart won't tell us anything more.
Philippa will be far away by now. She was in pain. Let's hope that kept her honest.
She's bound to recover quickly and promptly return to conspiring.
She's out of the game for now. Keep in mind that the other sorceresses are here. Philippa may inform Sheila.
Or command the dragon.
I won't be surprised if I'm forced to fight Saskia. Confused by spells, she won't understand we want to help her.
You're probably right. But please don't kill her. Unless you must do so to save your own life.
Time to join the talks.
I'll go ahead and see what we can expect.
¿En serio tengo que matar a un dragón ahora? No tengo plata. Carajo. ¿Por qué se salió?
Yes?
I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Saskia is our only hope. Perhaps she can achieve something. The word is Henselt had a fit upon learning of our arrival.
He's prone to having those.
He's a troublemaker, not a king.
It's a little more subtle than that. Henselt is to diplomacy, like Dandelion is to tutoring young noblewomen. The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
It's a brazen attack.
Barbarian.
Greetings?
Greetings.
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 Many thanks for the compliment. Welcome to the Eternal Fire.
Kitchen open day and night?
It's not that kind of fire. The Eternal Fire is the light of truth, the hearth of a true community. Only in the Eternal Fire beneath the sign of this clan can we burn witches all day, and man is fellow man.
This would never happen if the...
Oh, por fin puedo dejar todo esto.
And if Grandma had a moustache, she'd be a catfish.
We must protest with all our power.
Oh, shut up.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
On the contrary, I find elven ruins interesting.
Do you really? Elven works are not half as interesting as gnomish ones.
But even ruined, Loc Muinne is impressive. It must have been beautiful in the times of the first conclave.
Everything was better before the war, as they say. The sources, those children that old Geoffrey Monk brought here to train in the magic arts, must have walked around gaping at all they saw.
Somehow I just can't imagine Hen Gedimdeath as a small gawking boy.
You met him? Ah, right, on Thanet. His death was a terrible loss. Terrible. You see, Geralt, everyone complains about how the world is taking a turn for the worse.
Values are being compromised. The small is dislodging the great.
Exactly. But the events on Thanet truly marked the end of an era. The world grew up, losing its virginity in a rape.
What use are masters of magic and legendary heroes to a grown-up world?
They're of no use. That's the point. Today, people manage perfectly well without mages, witches, and heroes.
Yet not everyone understands that, and not everyone likes it.
You're so clever you'll get in trouble. We'd best change the subject.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
Vaya, vaya. Necesito dinero. Voló la luna, le gané. Oh, mira esto. Vaya, vaya, vaya. Armadura de fratricida. 3000 sale. Qué armas más rotas. Ok.
How are things?
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought I'd meet some of my colleagues from years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Banard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
I'd like to play dice poker.
I venture to say you don't stand a chance against me. But I won't play you anyway until you beat those mages.
Anything on the Wild Hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the Wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
In the chasms beneath Loc Muinne, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the
Oh, esa parte tendrá que ser mía.
Could that be true, though?
Bueno, este tipo tiene cosas que me interesan también. Ingrediente alquímico de misión, muy verde. Esencia de rafar del blanco. Wow. Pero me baja el daño.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee, and I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
¿Qué pasó?
Witcher Geralt, a sight for sore eyes you are. May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loc Muinne is an intriguing place.
For scientists especially.
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
Sounds like regular witcher's work to me. It'll cost you.
We never imagined otherwise. Our employer spares no expense on scientific undertakings. You may expect a handsome fee.
After you complete the task.
I'll need an advance.
We prefer to pay a lump sum at the end.
Podría hacer esto o cobrarle más.
Fine, but it'll cost you extra.
We shan't haggle once we reach Ebderhanna's laboratory. The sorceress has quite a budget.
Quite a budget. Quite a body.
I don't have much time. Let me hear some details.
The sorceress will reveal everything. We're on our way to meet her. I can only say it concerns Ebderhanna.
His laboratory, to be precise. Derhenna is dead.
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy. What was Derhenna doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000 genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loc Muinne. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did?
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Ebderhenna.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia! Her name is Cynthia!
Ah, esa Cintia.
Tell you what, I'll catch up to you when I'm ready to go. Where will I find you?
We're off to the Crypt of Mages.
It's beneath that tower.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome.
So, are you a sorceress now?
It's not that simple. A pass is simply not enough. But Philippa Eilhart summoned me here for an important exam, so I hope to be one soon.
An exam?
A secret one. I'm not even sure how to prepare. I'm cramming intensely, everything bit by bit, just to be sure.
Good luck. Still willing to sell me potions and herbs?
I'm a student, aren't I? Every little copper counts.
Ah, me reventó ya en el inicio. Ah, lo reventé yo también. Salieron 3 más y ya está. Bueno.
I'm collecting information about the Wild Hunt. Help me out?
The Wild Hunt. A retinue of wraiths who speed across the heavens upon skeletal horses. Positive proof of its existence has yet to be proffered. However, no one is prepared to deny its occasional sorties into this world.
Proffered? Sorties?
That, at least, is what I remember from the lectures.
Nothing special. Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome.
Welcome.
You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Oh, acá está el tipo. Espera.
Come back when you have the...
Ahora sí.
You lose.
Apuesta 200 el tipo. No pienso perder esto.
You can... I don't have to steal. I kick everyone's ass when it comes to arm wrestling.
I've always been the curious sort.
Ah, bueno, pero mira este. Oh. Está re difícil ganarle a este.
They say witches are tough, but you, in the circus, you could maybe kick...
¿Pierdo todo eso? Sí, pierdo todo eso. Voy a cargarla todo el rato. A ganarle. Necesito ganarle.
You lose.
I'm looking. I've always been the curious.
Güey, ¿qué onda?
They say witches are tough.
Scalen Burden told me you cheat.
And you believe that stinking midget?
It's you I don't believe. Fact is, you could only get that kind of strength from potions.
Fuck you! You're as loaded with potions as squirrel shit is with nuts!
I was clean during our bout. You're a con. They should call you Numa the Cheater.
One more word and I'll shove your tongue so deep down your throat it'll come out your arsehole!
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Why the aggro? I don't need any aids! I'm still the best without them. You lose. You lose.
I'm looking.
You can only.
You a thief?
I don't know.
I've always been.
Oh, pero qué locura, la plata me va a perder acá. Ah, mira. Ah, ahora sí. Tontería.
My little ace tits! No one's.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be.
Entonces espera.
You lose.
I'm looking. You.
I don't know.
I've always been a curious sort.
No avanza el de él.
They say which. And you.
It's. I was. You're a.
One more.
How?
What? You lose.
You. I've always.
My little ace tits! No one's ever beaten me!
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible. Take this and keep your trap shut. Please.
Alright. Thanks. Let me guess.
Behold, the might.
Way to spoil my.
The mighty Numa breaks the necks of bulls, bends iron bar. His secret lies in the mushrooms and herbs cultivated in Ilanda and picked in the mornings by virgin priestesses. They can be yours for a very reasonable price.
Ah, bendice, está genial. Bien. Bueno. 200 cada uno. ¿Y cuánto salía el otro entonces? 300. ¿Y cómo llego al otro lado?
Renounce magic, I tell you! Shatter your towers and crystal balls! Break your wands and burn your hats! Turn away the black cat! And the bat! The owl! And the rat! Likewise, the frog.
Greeks are brazen at... Radovid will learn of this.
Radovid said that you
Greetings.
Erso, what are you doing here?
No future in rat catching. I decided to pursue a career in entertainment instead.
Good luck.
This troupe has potential. As their manager and master of ceremonies, I'll make these folk the most famous entertainers north of the Yaruga. See now a new number?
Hold on, Erso, before you get all worked up. I've had more than my share of entertainment recently. What I need to know is if you still make traps.
Anything for a colleague?
Oh, amigo. Estoy re perdido. Ok. Ok. Cualquier cosa fue eso. Antes sigue vendiendo trampas.
Leave the royal courts.
In a hurry to get to the deliberations.
Has Saskia spoken yet?
That cunt inspired dreams of freedom among the peasantry. Now all Edirne stands in flames. Peasants slaughter nobles.
They just wanted a free Virgin.
Free Virgin? To hell with the lot of you!
Freedom. A magic word. It can replace nourishment, inspire the masses to fight. Those who cry freedom can perform miracles. Stennis underestimated the meaning of freedom when he poured poison into the mouth of one who spoke that word earnestly. Edirne has no king. It has no ruler. Instead, it has famine, disease, bandits, and poverty. The fight for freedom is always good, but then rulers must be chosen and it all starts again. Yet the free are joyful, even if a bit hungry.
for your final lesson.
Greetings. Good day.
Oh, vaya. Ah, no entiendo cómo matar esto. La paliza me dan. No soy rival para esta parte con este tipo de set que tengo ahora.
I see you took care of the guards.
Voy a hacer el contrato de la gárgola, tengo que volver. Tico.
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loc Muinne. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
I'd like to play dice poker.
Ivan. Come back for a game sometime.
Godspeed, Witcher.
Oh, it's a lovely day today. Oh, it's a lovely day.
Welcome. Welcome.
Oh, qué carajo.
Oh, be damned.
How many more can there be?
I knew we'd meet again.
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget humiliation.
What do you want?
You won't win this time. All of Edern will know the power of Silgrat's fist. Stand and fight.
Este es el que me enfrentó a puño, ¿no? Pobre.
Be off! Oh, the fucking shame. What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
Anyone else I can challenge to a game around here?
2 mages, but they refuse to play us.
They only play masters, but beat us, and who knows?
Another.
Care to play dice?
He perdido. Ah, bueno.
You lost.
Not to.
Care to play?
Vale.
Congratulations. You've won.
Thanks for the game.
Care for a game? You lose.
A what?
Care for a game?
Bueno.
You win.
How can I help?
I want to play dice.
I could use some coin. Shall we play now?
¿Por qué siempre pierdo y gano?
You've lost. How can I help?
I want to play.
I could use...
Qué jugada que la agarra él.
You've won.
Who can I play next?
My apprentice. She's a mere learner in magic, but she's a true master in dice.
Yes.
Let's play.
Shall we?
Ah, bueno. Esto
You
fue rápido.
fully deserve this coin.
Who else can I play?
The incredible Lockhart.
Sounds arrogant. Where do I find him?
Somewhere around the market, most likely.
Thanks.
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
I'd like to play dice.
Want to play now? The incredible... You just ended a lifelong winning streak.
Okay, Mackey.
And you owe me some coin. Or you can pay in kind.
What's your preference?
Show me what you got.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce your armor, or one of the designs from my collection.
Give me a design. Just make sure it's for something good.
You ought to be happy with this one.
Un chal mágico. ¿Qué pasa si le gano otra vez? Claro, si se deja ganar. La suerte que huelen los dados a la mierda. No, no da nada más. Bueno, vamos a hacer los secretos de Loc Muinne o algo así. ¿Cuánto espacio tengo? 145, bien. ¿Qué? Ah, era otro este. Lamia. No, güey. Todo daño tiene. Joder, la primera lamia que me encuentro él me mata. Así que estoy hecho un desastre.
We've broken through in the right spot.
Quiet. Stand ready. He killed Vanamar.
And many other mages. I know who he is, Cynthia.
In the same city as Philippa, and you didn't even bother to change your name. That takes balls.
Philippa's out of the picture. She's been arrested.
And I was supposed to die, but I didn't. Grave error.
I'll make you a deal.
You don't get it. You turned Triss into a cold stone. I'm having a hard time trying to figure out why I shouldn't turn you into a cold corpse.
She is alive and well. We decompressed her successfully. There were no complications.
And the interrogation after she was decompressed? Because you did interrogate her.
I personally supervised it. We presented the tools, gave her a few bruises, and that sufficed to get her to talk.
Cynthia, tell him to shut up or I'll kill him.
Silence, Adelbert. That's an order. Witcher, help me complete my mission. Help me open Der Henner's laboratory.
What'll you give me?
I've read the intelligence reports. I know your past. There are things in there, important things you don't remember.
I could force you to tell me.
I don't think so. Will you torture me? We both know you couldn't.
We'll come back to that. Why are you here?
We suspect Der Henne's laboratory may contain documents and books that could be useful to the Imperial Academy of Science.
That wasn't even close to funny. You're lying.
We don't know what's inside. Der Henne was a talented man, but also an eccentric.
What do you hope to find?
That's confidential. I cannot tell you. Regardless, we need your help. The laboratory lies beneath the Redanian camp, which we cannot penetrate above ground. We want to get there through the sewers, but can't manage it without a capable swordsman.
How can I get into the Nilfgaardian camp?
There's one entrance. Beyond it, a long, heavily guarded corridor. You can't hope to sneak in. Renwald Matson chose the spot specifically to avoid being surprised.
Where are you holding Triss?
At the back of the camp, beneath a ruined building.
You're gonna help me free her.
Not likely. You're better off killing me now. You've no idea what the Emperor's intelligence apparatus does to turncoats.
About that offer. Fine. I'll help you open the laboratory.
In exchange, I'll tell you all I can. Do we have a deal?
Yeah.
Are we likely to encounter Dravners? Or a related species? Perhaps other monsters?
That is how this world's built. Sewers are infested with monsters.
Oh, wow, ¿están más duros? ¿Qué carajo?
I'm impressed. Be sure of it.
Vaya, vaya. ¿Cuántas lamias son ahí? La gritación. Pues si limpieza por acá, así que vamos a seguir.
No rats are running around sewers. What we're looking for, anyway? Some graves, I heard.
Great. So maybe there is something in this for us.
Shut your traps. Want the sergeant to hear? We've been deep shite.
We've got company.
Redanian bastards.
The entrance must be somewhere here.
If our experts are to be trusted.
Henna dabbled in illusions, among other things.
He also experimented heavily with golems.
Golems with the power of speech, supposedly. They knew nothing of poetry, but... Will you two shut up?
Yes, it's an illusion. I found a weak spot. Stand back. Later Elorn. Lisa Elorn. Later dear! It's reacting to my spell.
At times I'm caught. You can get my kind of feat. Though I have no needles, they say I am piercing. What am I?
Careful with the answer. It could be a trap.
Typical of dear Henna. He was a genius with a penchant for mischievous jokes, like a child.
So a couple of adults, purported experts, should have no problem solving this.
Indeed, it's trivial. The answer is pain.
Incorrect.
Oh no. Murió nuestro amigo.
Impossible! So many years of research together. Why did we ever embark on this?
¿Se murió?
Pleasant or terrible. I come at night or in daytime, short or long, but yours alone, essential.
Agradable o terrorífico. ¿Llego por la noche o por el día? Agradable o terrorífico. ¿Llego por la noche o por el día? ¿Soy alto o corto? ¿Qué soy? A muerte.
Incorrect.
Oh no, ¿por qué? Pero tenía razón. ¿Qué carajo? Necesita un acertijo, ven. Un acertijo, a ver si lo resuelves. Un ratito. Un rato. Dale.
We must go on.
Let's get this over with quickly.
A ver. Mira lo que dice él.
Capable of kindness and cruelty. I take
Puedo ser cruel o amable, y cuando soy amargo, te cobro víctimas. Puedo estar de tu lado o serte adverso. Regala un puñalmente. Ya, ¿y qué más? ¿Qué sería?
Destino.
¿El destino?
Fate.
Correct.
¿Cómo está eso? No, vale. ¿Cómo lo adivinaste rápido?
Porque es algo que ya viene ya por contigo. Puede ser bueno, a veces es malo, ¿sí o no? Es algo que ya tienes.
Y yo le fracasé recién. Vale, respuesta. Está bueno ese lugarcito para estar adivinando. Así lo tengo.
Mandarina ya, porque gané una respuesta.
It's going rather well so far.
Una mandarina y una manzana. Toma mandarina. Bueno, perdí el sabe de esta puerta, así que vamos a seguir avanzando, ¿no?
Someone's been here recently.
Well, well, the competition's here. Kill them!
Lo que te espera, amigo.
They must have descended straight from their quarter.
Let a Nordling.
Another guardian. Later. Later and Lorn. Lisa and Lorn. Later, dear! It's reacting to my spell.
Mapa astral. Oh. Qué raro.
Luego.
Too bad about Gaspar.
I cannot hope to finish the research.
One buffoon less.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
Did I I hear someone complain about the riddles being too easy?
Let's think this through. There are 9 alcoves, a fresco in each. That's 3 groups of 3 frescoes.
The riddle mentions 3 guides above the travellers. We must examine the frescoes, seek answers there.
I'll advise you about the riddle, but I will not take part in disarming the device. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far we've had but riddles fit for beer enthusiasts.
A group of travelers wandering through the dark. 3 guides above them, so 3 were marked. At night they trailed a drake serpentine and a silver lady shining and fine. If only her visage she would deign to unfold. By day they followed a mountain vault, its riches untold.
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time. The hourglass likewise symbolizes time. In this case, the time of the traveller's journey.
I believe it's the dragon constellation. It would be visible at night. What's more, sources on alchemy invariably portray dragons as winged, and as an accomplished alchemist, Gehenna would also be a competent astrologer. The verse must refer to the constellation.
In alchemy, the winged serpentine dragon represents prime matter, an essential component in the process of alchemical transformation. The verse seems to indicate the allegory illustrating that transformation.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
The first verse was, "At night they trailed a drake serpentine."
What do you think of the first verse?
I would say it describes a serpentine dragon swallowing its own tail, which represents infinity and thus time.
I believe in
Bien. La constelación de un dragón. El reloj de arena. El reloj de arena. La alegoría de transformación alquímica.
It should be the dragon constellation.
I shall take that one.
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the silver lady and white rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the white rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, has heard of the Imperial Nausicaa Brigade, which has the death's head as its symbol. The brigade's name is female, and they say death follows the unit. So the Silver Lady could very well be Nausicaa or the death's head.
Can someone remind me how the line was worded?
As I recall, the second verse was, "A silver lady shining and fine, if only her visage she would deign to unfold."
What do you think of the second verse?
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the Order of the Flaming Rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a coat of arms, and in heraldry silver is rendered as white. So the Silver Lady and White Rose are one and the same.
I think it describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon represents both silver as a metal and the feminine element.
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the brigade's name...
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, "As above, so below." The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines, from which dwarves and gnomes extract many ores that are invaluable to alchemists. Those mountains are a vault in and of themselves.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact vaults, which the hero must penetrate in order to rescue an imprisoned princess or find a long-concealed magic item. The mountain vault is the tower.
Esto estoy muy... La montaña recortada contra el cielo, la torre y el abismo, el precipicio. ¿La torre? Está hablando de una montaña, la montaña recontra contra el cielo.
Mine entrance in the mountainside. That seems logical. I'll stand next to that fresco. Let's see if we can solve this.
A ver qué pasa.
Take your places.
Count me out. I want to live.
As you will.
I persuaded Gaspar to pursue all this.
Oh no.
Damn it.
Está bueno para agarrar cosas. Oh, fallé un par de veces.
I wager we have a few more of Der Henna's surprises for unwanted visitors ahead.
I'll take
count.
Va a hacerlo varias veces hasta tener buenos ítems, ¿no? Aprovechando que esto me ayuda.
I shall take.
I'll. The verse. I'll. Let's count me. I'll shoot.
Bueno, acá voy a estar un buen rato.
We must try another combination. I've had about enough of this.
Mutágeno de mejora mayor. Oh, está re bueno esto. 5%. Bueno, la primera habla un claro que es como una constelación, la segunda habla de la luna y la tercera habla de un precipicio, entonces se refiere al abismo más de seguro, pero mejor quiero seguir fallando un rato más. Ya lo entendí, habla de un precipicio. ¿Saben por qué necesito dinero? Pero no fallaría tanto. ¿Qué? El contrato de las gárgolas. Voy a matar gárgolas. What the fuck? Contrato de las gárgolas. Debido a los ataques de las gárgolas que vivían en las ruinas, muchos no estaban dispuestos a asistir a las cumbres de Loc Muinne. El problema era real, que los hechiceros decidieron contratar a un brujo. Por suerte, nuestro héroe podía echar una mano. Geralt, como siempre, decidió aprender más sobre los monstruos enfrentándose a ellos y leyendo libros de eruditos. El brujo se enteró de que las gárgolas son criaturas mágicas, apostadas como guardias de la ciudad. Atacaban a cualquiera que accediese al área protegida por el hechizo. Buscar y desactivar los sellos mágicos que retenían las gárgolas bastaría para resolver el problema. Armado con una espada afilada y sus conocimientos, el brujo comenzó a buscar los sellos. Oh, vaya. Ahora tengo que buscar los sellos, ¿no? Así, matando un poco más, ¿ves?
It must out. The out. That's as you were.
Bueno, hago 3 veces más esto y ya me voy. Adiós, 1, 2, 3. Bueno, lo termino acá, ¿no? Bueno, acá nomás, vámonos. La primera constelación es obvio. La segunda, la luna llena, habla todo de la luna, todo está bien. La tercera habla del abismo, perfecto.
I'll stand next to that fresco. That's it. Take your...
Count me out.
No me digas, estaba mal. Entonces... Pero es muy obvio, qué raro.
I persuade...
La verdad que sí está raro. El primero sí o sí es constelación del dragón.
I shall take that.
La segunda habla de eso, todo lo de la luna, la dama plateada, todas esas cosas, así que a ver, en este me estoy equivocando.
To my mind, it speaks of the white rose, symbol of the order of the flaming rose. You see, the fresco itself resembles a
No, de representar la plata, que representa la plata, la luna. La doncella de plata es una rosa blanca, también la luna.
It describes the full moon. In alchemy, the moon...
The order remains largely unknown in the south, so the White Rose seems unlikely. Every Nilfgaardian, on the other hand, the brigade's name is female, and they say death follows a unit.
Está bien.
I think it's the full moon.
Allow me.
Can someone remind me how the line...
The third fragment mentioned a mountain vault containing untold riches which guided the travellers by day.
What do you say to the third verse?
It describes the precipice, the ravine amidst mountains. An ancient rule in alchemy states, as above, so below. The vault is the ravine into which the riches of the mountain flow.
We must read the third line literally. To me, it suggests the Mahakam Mountains and its mines.
The verse is not literal. In many legends, towers are in fact...
Bien, sí o sí es el abismo, el precipicio.
I'll stand next to that friend. Let's see if we take your...
Count me.
Solamente que no me habré puesto bien en el dibujo, ¿no? A ver. Ah, claro, ninguno de estos puede ser este, sí. Ah, pero no te puedo creer, ¿qué onda? Bueno, está un buen rato acá parece. Lo bueno es que sueltan ítem esto, pero ya me estoy aburriendo.
It should.
Bueno, ya probé todo acá. Bueno, vamos a ir por la rosa blanca. La tercera fase, el abismo precipicio. Vamos a intentarlo.
As you will.
Y obvio que estaba mal, ¿no?
We must try another combination. It's the Allah. It's as you will.
Algo en el segundo me estoy equivocando de lo de la luna. No te puedo creer, y entonces...
We must try another combination. As you.
Oh, no entiendo yo.
It should be.
I shall.
I'll.
La verdad no sé.
I'll stand. Let's take.
Count me.
Intruder detected.
No!
¿Qué carajo? Ahora sí no entendí un carajo qué pasó ahí. ¿Un golem? Ok.
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
Bueno. Lo mato.
I expected a greater challenge. Thus far we've had but riddles
bad
fit
about
for
that
beer
one.
enthusiasts.
Como que el tipo no quería morir, parece.
A golem. So Darehenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
My intentions are good.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Darehenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Darehenna's mastery. You are far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The Master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions. Within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
The
Master made me the way.
So you decide.
Who else would?
Los invitados charlan de forma inofensiva, o sea, imprecisiones, no y todos los demás son intrusos. Bien.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I recall no intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Darehenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
I have other questions. Powerful magic created you. Darehenna was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
Can I ask you for the name word which brought you to life and which can deactivate you?
Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, Melancholy lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the Master, who like to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
I have other questions. Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called Obedience and Persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Do you remember your creator?
Of course. I was summoned into being. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Derhenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch.
You're not an automaton. You're self-aware, and you think. You can make decisions.
You're wrong. I am eloquent and can discern between guests and intruders. I can also deal with the latter. But everything I say and do is limited by my restrictive program. By the way, as an automaton, I am immune to all charm. Stop the intruders.
Adiós.
We penetrated Derhenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Trofeo de golem, polvo de diamante y piedra elemental. Cada plata 43, 45. Pico, casa. Polaina a la casa. Pantalón y cuero nigardiano a tu casa. Cuero, bota nigardiana a tu casa. Hierro donde hay. Mineral de hierro. 12 kilos a tu casa. Bueno.
Some bacteria strains.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later, Elon. Lisa Elon. Later, dear!
The device. What is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, ma'am.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host, and survived.
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Just because I survived?
You're a former rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
Because I like you.
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adelbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code is clear. Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
Let's say...
Well then,
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Tabones.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I have a lot of work to do here.
Your fate is in your hands, sorceress.
My fate? You haven't asked a single question about me.
Yet it is all up to you. Your situation is a comfortable one. Do not squander your chance. So, wish to tell me anything?
I'm a sorceress, an advisor to the King of Temeria.
I believe we agreed you would speak only of things I do not know about.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway. Notes from a trip we took to Zeracania. Darhana describes finding an important document about the Vrans. Darhana's notes about the city's history.
Bueno, creo que eso es todo, ¿no? Voy a guardar algunas cosas, vamos a ver cuánto ahora tengo. 2000. Por ahora no me voy a guardar.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
Vaya cantidad de cosas ahora. Oh. Ah, bueno, qué locura esto. Guardo un trofeo de eso y todo lo otro vendo y este me lo equipo.
Radovid, send them, you idiot!
The audacity!
Pull yourself together!
would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
And if Grandma had a moustache.
Buenísima, ya está. Un tomo realmente extraño. Yara encontró numerosos fragmentos de diario de Dharma en la cámara de Loc Muinne. En uno de ellos, el hechicero menciona un grimorio que había escrito. Dada la genialidad de su autor, ese tomo académico sería bastante valioso. Sin duda, era buena idea estar al tanto del caso de que apareciera. Cynthia también lo pensó. La hechicera demostró ser más habilidosa que nuestro héroe y salió ganando con su estrategia. La obra maestra de Dharma acabó en manos nilgardianas. ¿Dónde está Trish? ¿Ya puedo ir? No. Bien, vamos a hacer esto. ¿Puedo ver esto? No. ¿Qué dice? Habla con Cynthia del grimorio de Dharma. Contrato de la gárgola. Voy a vender un poco de todo lo que tengo de más. Brahma tiene bastante. Corazón de gárgola, vamos a vender 14. Corazón de Necker, vamos a vender 29. Bueno, tengo un poquito mucho. Diente Endriago, necrófago vende 10. Necker me va a vender 40. Embrión de Endriago me vende 7 y así. Garras de arpe me va a vender 122. Garras de Necker me va a vender 30. Mineral de hierro, wow. Ojos de arpe a 49. Bueno, 39 mejor. Aunque sería ojos de arpe a 10 más. Ahí está. Necrófago 9. 20. Hidra elemental, me va a vender 34. Pluma de arpia 107. Todavía 45. 55. 9. 12. Bien, todo eso me vende. Toma, amigo, tengo todas estas boludeces para vender. Y ni así me calza todavía para lo que quiero.
She should pull down his pants and give him a thrashing in front of all those knights.
I'm afraid she's lost the potion forever.
I remember you from Thanin.
Amigo, necesito comprar eso. ¿Sabes algo de la gárgola?
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are...
They was the quarters...
Bueno, dame esto, ve qué estás pidiendo. Y bueno, me faltaría comprar este de 400. Ahora quiero ver qué pide para hacer eso y nos despedimos. Vemos esto y ya está. Armadura. Para hacerlo...
Flog your lecherous bodies.
Está relleno de cosas, bonificación resarpado. Ingredientes: 16 cuero endurecido, tela resistente, brama, saliva de arpia, pluma de arpia. Wow. Pide un carajo esto, armadura de femicida. Lo voy a hacer ya, ¿no?
But not one sorceress flogging another. On sable fur.
It's a brazen attack. King Radovid will learn of this.
No tengo cuero endurecido muchos, pero sí tengo cuero. Bien, voy a tener que juntar dinero para comprar aceites.
Radovid sent them, you idiot!
Bien, próximo capítulo va a ser matar bicho, vender y juntar dinero. O antes de comprar todo eso, vamos a juntar 10.000 para hacer el logro que he visto. Voy a juntar 10.000 de oro y voy a empezar a comprar todo eso. Exacto. Bueno, hasta acá nomás llegamos. Gracias por ver el video. Qué lío, la verdad. Muchos acertijos, todas esas cosas y qué locura. Chau, chau. Será para otro capítulo el traje de revisida. Chau, 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 chau.